Welcome. Today we are going to look at what's in the box for the board game Call to Adventure. I did get this in a Kickstarter and it has been opened. I don't think I've played it at all. I don't think I've really gone through it other than to take the back plastic off. So let's get to it and see what's in the box for this game Call to Adventure. Let's have a look at this cover first of all. Still brand new and shrink, or in the top at least, as I just said. Craft your hero, claim your destiny. It's got two sides. I wonder whether that alludes to the gameplay that's inside. I'm not too sure. It's for 1 to 4 players, ages 13 and above. They recommend about an hour, give or take, in playing time. Let's have a look at the top side. So there's the top Call to Adventure again, dualistic blue brown. I'll go to the other short side. We have more information there. First edition, first printing of this by Brotherwise Games. Looking at one of the long sides, I don't know which way to put that up. You can put it that way around. So you can read Call to Adventure there. It's got Brotherwise Games there. If I flip it over to the other side, we now have the brown version facing the other way. So that is interesting. Let's look at the bottom of the box here. We have the standard background blurb there, what's in the box there, just as a listing. Tells you a little bit about the gameplay. You can see it's card-based with, looks like, rune stones in there as well. Craft your hero, choose your path, claim your destiny. It says coming in 2019, Call to Adventure Name of the Wind and Call to Adventure Stormlight. I think I have Name of the Wind. Look for that because I will do an unboxing of that as well. I don't think that has been opened, assuming I can find it. So let's open it up, bring it up underneath, just the cardboard we've got there, put that off to one side. Immediately we're hit with a drawstring bag, canvas bag, cloth bag, Call to Adventure original backer. I like that. Thank you very much. That is a nice touch to put in. If you are making a Kickstarter, think of putting those touches in. It does make the backers feel very special. Not that I need it, but it is a nice feeling. I think we'd all have to admit at some point. So we now have Call to Adventure Kickstarter exclusive card pack, which is new. Let's open that up. And that hasn't, where do we open it? There, I can just see. I have to go from the other side. Okay, this is going to be a bit painful for both you looking on and me doing it, because I want to do it quickly. And let's pull these Kickstarter exclusive cards out. So there's the card, they're sort of glossy on that side. We have a few different motifs. Let's go through the light coloured cards first. Of course, it's the wrong way up. We have Call of the Wind that's there. We have Word of Honor, and we have a Leap of Faith. We have then these other cards with this back, the darker back, Necessary Evil, Occult Secret, and Blind Ambition. You can see there, it looks like we have card numbers, so we can look them up. It obviously tells you also the year that it was published, and that says Anti down the bottom there. I'll bring that a little bit closer. And this one says Hero, okay? I think the name of the artist is next to that as well. So we've got the card names there, as I said before, and card numbers. So that's nice. I'm going to put that off to one side. Remind me to pack that away with it. Don't forget about it. We have some advertising. Looks like another game, The Next Level. Rise of the Mini Bosses. I haven't heard of any of these. Unearth, if you enjoy Call to Adventure, try these other great titles from Brotherwise Games. And Boss Monster, put that one there. We have the games rules. That's a semi-gloss, I'd say. It is a nice picture on the front there. It is a rules book of 14 pages long, just under A4 in size. I don't know what size you'd actually call that, but that's the way they've decided to do their rules book. Nice artwork you can see there on the inside, and a nice layout there for you to easily see what you want to find in the rule book. Got an overview, the contents, setting up the game, preparing the story deck. So it looks like we have 3 story decks, 1, 2, and 3. Let's keep turning these over each turn, reading the runes. other actions, ending an act, ending the game, expanding the game, variant rules, solo and co-op play, and room probabilities. That might be a nice table for some of you people who like that sort of thing. I can never remember them myself. Facts, FAQ, and acknowledgements, that is there as well as a quick start guide on the back to help you out, so you don't have to read the whole booklet. Or if you have read it, at least you understand it, basics, and that's why it's a quick start guide. Let's put that off to that side now. We have 1, 2, 3. Do we have a fourth board? So these, I reckon, are the player boards. Let's look at the reverse side. Just why I would have liked them to put a bit of printing on. I know it's not always possible. Hey, it's just what I'm asking for. I'm not critiquing it heavily, just saying my preference. So here we have one of the player boards. Let's have a look at some of these others. Are there any differences between the two? Not that I can see, not even in the colors. So they are all the same there. So let's just look at one of these. You can see there, I like the artwork, you know, sort of like that. It's paper, and so you get that feeling that you've got a piece of paper in front of you, papyrus or something. Looks like we've got a few things down the bottom which help us out in terms of like remembering things as well. So they're the 4 player mats. We have, let's do this side first, we have a nice little insert which has runes in it, and you might be able to see there we can actually lift up that plastic, and it's also got this indented stuff here which allows it to stay on a bit more sharply, as it were. They are our runes. So these are a nice feel sort of plastic. You can hear that. Yeah, I really want to just chuck them up in the air and see them land in slow-mo to see what they come down as. So it looks like they're probably already sorted out and set. They feel very interesting. I can't describe the feel. A bit like a chalkboard, actually, and not surprising when you see the black runes that you've got there. Let's have a look at this set. So again, see that. Yeah, slightly different sound, not terribly different. These have a different feel to them and a different sound as well. Now getting back to more of that original look and original feel of the sounds of those. Got a set of runes that's popped out, unfortunately. Set of runes that are there. So it looks like sort of fighting wizard type of runes. And these runes, you hear the difference straight away. So just I think their shape, their density, sometimes even, like I said, these feel as though they're made from a slightly different plastic as to these. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I'm pointing at least 1, 2, 3, 4, they definitely feel the same. Slightly different, could be the shape. And an empty spot there, so I wonder if that's for the expansion runes, for the expansion game. Click that into place and put that over to the far side. Wow, have a whole lot of cards here. Now they have been sleeved already. I don't know if I did that when I might have opened it or not, but they have a beautiful back on them. You can see there the number 1. So obviously for that story 1, I think they call them chapters. I can't really remember what they said. Let's have a look at the backs of these. So we have these backs, and then we have that 1, as we saw before. They've all been put there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that lot there, and I'm going to look at these with that red tree symbol there, which matches the red one, which we've just put down to the corner there. Let's flip them over, have a look at what we've got here. We have Acolyte. These are large cards, actually, large format card. Now, I do like that. Not too small. They put a bit more effort into this, and these sleeves are beautiful. I do love them. Let's just take one out. Put them down there. See if we can take one out, so you can see that's what the card looks like just by itself, and the sleeve which goes over it. So That is a nice bit of protection there. Let's go through these cards. Acolyte, Merchant, Student, Performer, Outlander, Settler, Beggar, Hunter, Apprentice, Pickpocket, Noble, Farmer, Sailor, Conscript, Squire, and Warrior. Again, we've got the number of the card and the type, so Ori, probably for origin, maybe an origin story, I don't know. And it makes sense with what we just read out as well. Here we now have Act 1. We can see Act 1 down the bottom where I'm pointing. And again, the card numbers. Let's go through these. So we have Mentor, Animal Companion, First Love, Childhood Friend, Cruel Master, so a bit of background really, Master at Arms, Banish a Ghost, Arcane Ability, Excel in your studies. The pictures on these are nice. That's very hard to see. Calm your attacker in the dark. You've got bits down the bottom here. Defend your family, heal the wounded. Just going back to the top names. So we have Survive the Flames. Look at that. That is evocative. I do like that. Harness Dark Power. Train as a spy. Escape your pursuers. Uncover hidden lore. Steal to survive, win a foe's loyalty, plan the city's defences, find a lost child, enlist in the king's army, learn to fight dirty, I like that one, orphan, foundling, spiritual, studious, secret royalty, rebellious, brave, and adventurous. And again, something I really like with the design here is that each card is different, each picture is different, unique artwork, unique cards, absolutely love it. Spot on, well done to the game designers and makers. Let's put that lot back there where they came from. Now, I might expect a number 1 there, but there isn't. Again, that's something for game designers to think of. I don't mind adding that into this What's in the Box video as a bit of a discussion point. So I imagine something very similar. We have this tree, and I imagine we're going to get to number 2 very shortly, and there we are. Sure enough, we have the number 2 there. And that goes all the way through. So let's have a look at these tree-backed cards. They obviously mean something. Write in the comments if you know what they mean. You might have seen it in the rulebook that we went through earlier and actually picked up on it, whereas I didn't. We have the Lone Wanderer, Seeker of Truth, Sworn Protector, Driven to Despair, Pure of Heart, Tempted by Darkness, Thirst for Knowledge, Chosen by the Light, Soul Survivor, Thrill Seeker, Born Lucky, Trained by a Master, Vow of Vengeance, Bound by Honor, Natural Leader, and the Lethani. And then we have our normal Act 2 cards. We have the Wolf, the Warlock, the Mad Cultist, the Dark Rider, the Crime Lord, Informant, Sidekick, Princess, True Love, Watch over the City, Commune with Nature, Outwit a Gang Boss, Solve a Mystery, Survive a Harsh Journey, Climb the Summit, Lead an Expedition, Steal from the Rich, Unlock a Secret Vault, Delve into Darkness, Pay a Bribe, Lead an Attack, Lead a Boarding Party, Pressed into Service, Repel a Bandit Attack, Rags to Riches, Tragic Loss, Inventive, Inspiring, Enlightened, Criminal, Vengeful, and Honourable. So yeah, I can see how you are crafting your hero with these cards. Now, it says claim your destiny on the front cover. Let's see what these Act 3 cards are. Again, similar back, we have the red tree this time going into Act 3. That's what the Act 3 back looks like versus the tree backed ones. So the tree backed ones, we have Intrepid Explorer, Master of Whispers, Hero of Destiny, Mighty Conqueror, Hand of Vengeance, People's Champion, Heir to the Throne, Force of Darkness, Wise Master, Hand of Fate, One with Nature, Cunning Villain, Paragon of Light, Blood of the Dragon, High Arcanist, Wise Master, and then we have the Demon, the Sorceress, the High Priest, the Warlord, the Tyrant, Champion of Light, Slay the Archmage, Child of the Dark Lord, Wield the Dark Blade, Destroy the Assassins, Journey to the Underworld, Disarm Deadly Traps, Succumb to Dark Magic, Plot Your Revenge, Fight on the Front Lines, Drive Back a Demon Army, Duel the Enemy General, Climb the Colossus, Steal the Treasure, Enslave the Forest Spirit, Advise the King, Banish the Fiend, Win the Queen's Favour, Pray for Deliverance, Extinguish the Fire, Call for Mercy, Blessed, Cursed, Arcane, and Supernatural. So they are the Destiny cards, I believe, that go in Act 3 pretty much. Now, what else do we have here? We have some tokens. That looks a bit like amber tokens. I'm not too sure. I would have to break that, unfortunately. So let's do that. Get my knife in there. Pull that away. We'll have to find... Yeah, there wasn't anything I could have done about that. We'll have to find a Ziploc bag for these. Let's just pour them into the hand. So just a plasticky thing that looks like an interesting design. I'll bring one up there that can come into focus. See how underneath it, it's a little bit hollowed out. So I don't know why that is, but find out in the game. They obviously sit on the board in a certain way. Put them back. Oh, I knew two would fall. That's okay. Put them back there. And I'll put those there. Let's have a look at these blue cards, blue-backed cards. They look interesting. And again, these are sleeved already. And there are 3 different designs. We've got the blue. We've got the, I call it light blue. And we have the skull brown that is there. I think I'm going to have to turn them all around that way. Let's look at the skull brown ones first of all. And I'll separate them so we can stop exactly. So we have the Doomsday Cult, Demon's Curse, Hunted by the Rider, Madness of the Sorceress, Crime Wave, High Priest's Inquisition, Rise of the Adversary, War for the Throne, Tyrant's Reign, Night of the Wolf, and Warlock's Blight. We then have, I'm going to do the light blue cards next. A Brilliant Plan, Second Chance, Inner Strength, Comrade in Arms, Divine Favour, Inner Strength again. So look, there's a difference there. They're the same picture, same card for both of those. Inner Strength. Comrade in Arms, Divine Favour, Narrow Escape, Deny the Darkness, Dazzling Wit, Narrow Escape, Deny the Darkness, Dazzling Wit, Surprise Attack, Deny the Darkness, Glorious Victory, Surprise Attack, Unlikely Alliance, Glorious Victory, Brilliant Plan, and Unlikely Alliance. Would have been good. Maybe I should have put them all together so that we knew how many we had in each. But anyway, it is what it is. Let's do this last dark blue deck. Instill Fear, Harsh Lesson, Dark Lord's Champion twice, Bend the Rules, Instill Fear, Harsh Lesson. We have Parting of Ways, Bend the Rules, Relentless twice, Parting of Ways, Bend the Rules, Fateful Choice, Desperate Rage, Cruel Betrayal, Fateful Choice, Desperate Rage, Sabotage, Fateful Choice, Tap into Darkness, and Sabotage again. Put all of those back now. And I'll pull out this last lot. It's a small pack of cards. And it's not even a pack of cards. It's, what is it? It is, I don't know how to do this. So 4-player co-op. If the adversary has that, the adversary wins. 3-player co-op. If the adversary has that many red things, the adversary wins. Flip it over. We've got 2-player co-op, so obviously a cooperative mode, and a solo mode there. And finally, our score sheet for this, and that is the single-sided But again, plenty there. I don't know too many people who'd probably play games like this, that many times, 20, 30 times, I guess, at the bare minimum. Most people have lots of games on their shelves, but a nice score pad. Hopefully you can get more of those, print them out yourselves, photocopy them, laminate them, whatever you want. I'm going to pull that up just to make sure there's nothing underneath that I've missed. So put that back now. There, so that is the game, Call to Adventure. I hope you've enjoyed looking at it, finding out what's in the box, gives you an idea of how it's played. It looks interesting enough to me, that's why I got it. I do like these runes that we saw. I'd like to see how they're played again. I'm sort of like of that old school movie TV. You flip them up in the air, they come towards you and they land back down very slowly to divine the future or the present or what's going to happen. But anyway, that is Call to Adventure, what's in the box. Please hit that subscribe button if you did like this, and also if you did like it, hit the like button. Share with your friends as a way to sort of discuss the game, what's in it, whether you think it's for you and whether you should get it for your group or your group should get it. My name is LeMonde. Thank you for joining me. Signing off.